On the news today, Rivers State Sole Administrator retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete-Ibas presents revised 2025 budget of 1.846 trillion naira. Federal government launches revenue optimization assurance project to drive economic growth. Plus, World Bank issues call for reforms in debt reporting transparency among developing countries. Good afternoon. My name is Ebere Ainda. Do you love and care about Rivers State and a peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. Rivers State Sole Administrator, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Ete-Ibas, has presented a revised 2025 budget estimate of 1.846 trillion naira to the Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Oversight of Emergency Rule in Rivers State. This represents a significant increase of 365 billion naira to 416 billion naira from the initial proposal of 1.43 trillion submitted to the National Assembly in May. Hannah Aman tells us more.
Presenting the budget, the Sole Administrator projected total revenue at 1.49 trillion naira for the 2025 fiscal year, with a total expenditure of 1.846 trillion naira. According to the Sole Administrator, nearly 70% of the 1.846 trillion naira proposal is earmarked for large-scale infrastructure development across the state for capital projects. He said pensions, gratuities, and employees' benefit for capital projects had an additional 50 billion naira, bringing the total provision to 167 billion. According to him, provision for suspended elected officials in the revised budget includes allocations for the offices and responsibilities of suspended political officials, anticipating their potential return, brought about the rationale behind the increase. The Sole Administrator attributed the upward review to improved revenue inflow of 415 billion revenue generated in May, surpassing the projected 383 billion for the same period.
The total revenue projected for the 2025 fiscal year is 1.490 trillion naira. In anticipation of the eventual return to constitutional order, the draft budget prudently retains provisions for the offices and functions of suspended political actors, some of whom have already drawn unallocated resources in the first quarter and are expected to resume their duties at the expiration of the emergency period.
Previously omitted expenditure lines of new items and expenditure lines not captured initially due to lack of cooperation from some state officials.
Regrettably, also, some state officials withheld critical information required to ensure a more complete capture of those expenditures undertaken in the first quarter at the time of submission of the budget estimates.
The Senate committee is expected to continue deliberating on the revised budget proposal, with the final version expected to be completed soon.
An aggregate sum of 1.48 trillion naira was proposed at the 2025 budget, and for our consideration. As representatives of the Nigerian people, we are not only tasked with evaluating figures, but also with ensuring the faithful implementation of the budget. It is our mandate to track how allocated resources are utilized, project by project, sector by sector.
Hannah Aman, Rstv News.
The Rivers State Council of Nigeria Union of Journalists have called for synergy between the union and Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers to bring about a blue economy in the state. Chairman of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Rivers State Council, Comrade Paul Bazia, made the call during a courtesy visit to the Chairman of Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council, His Majesty King Chikewon Wodo, in his office at the Council Secretariat in Port Harcourt. Melvin Jackson was there and filed in this report.
Comrade Bazia hinted that the call for a blue economy became necessary due to the negative narratives of persons who demarket the state while pushing away investors from coming in to create job and business opportunities in the state. The NUJ chairman said, despite the peaceful nature of the state, some haters of the state make it difficult for investors to come. He added that if traditional rulers in their various domains would work along with mainstream journalists in the state, the negative narratives of insecurity would be a thing of the past, saying that Rivers State is blessed with enormous tourism sites and agricultural landscape which would attract foreign investors to the state. According to him, Rivers State is a safe haven for investors and tourist potentials open for annexing by investors.
We feel that as journalists, one of our key roles is to set agenda, and we believe that if we set the right agenda, our people will follow through that agenda and our society will be transformed. And so this ESCO decided that what we are going to do in the next 3 years, God helping us and with the cooperation of relevant stakeholders, is to push development communication. In pushing this development communication, we are moving people from crisis reporting to reporting investment and opportunities that we have available in Rivers State.
Responding, Chairman, Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council, His Royal Majesty King Chike Wolowodo, commended the leadership of the State Council of the Nigerian Union of Journalists for the visit and promised to work hand in hand with the union. King Wodo charged journalists to be proactive in their reportage while balancing stories as he eulogized them for their contributions in shaping society.
Journalists must do thorough investigations before disseminating information that will not cause pandemonium, cause crisis. So I think while Nigerian journalism today will be proud of it, they are doing well, reporting positively issues affecting lives and property, people of the area.
Also speaking, Vice Chairman of the Union, Comrade Kelvin Nengia, intimated the Traditional Rulers Council on the planned press summit scheduled to hold in October this year and sued for the partnership of the Traditional Rulers Council to enable it achieve set objectives.
It's an opportunity that we would like to collaborate with the Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council. We believe that this office, your council, has a lot to play in terms of supporting us to make sure that that event, which we have slated, I think October, yes, successful.
Melvin Jackson, Rstv News.
Federal government has launched the Revenue Optimization and Assurance Project REVAP to drive economic growth, improve revenue collection, and enhance transparency in public finance and management. This initiative aims to address revenue leakages, enhance transparency, and drive economic development. According to a statement issued by the spokesman for Finance Ministry, Mohammed Manga, the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Wale Edo, unveiled the project, a flagship initiative designed to strengthen Nigeria's public financial management and revenue system, while he chaired a high-level session today in Abuja. The REVAP initiative introduces a new framework grounded in transparency, efficiency, and digital transformation. The federal government has expressed its support to the National Union of Journalists (NUJ) FCT Council in order to bring to fruition its Journalist Village project in Abuja. Minister of Housing and Urban Development Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, who disclosed this, also gave assurance to include members of the NUJ FCT Council in the housing programs of the ministry. The minister spoke when a delegation from the NUJ FCT Council, led by its chairman, Comrade Grace Ike, paid him a courtesy visit at the ministry's headquarters in Abuja on Friday. Dangiwa acknowledged the crucial role of the media in national development, saying that they bridge the gap between government and the people, informing, explaining, and challenging the government to do better. And now the Sokoto state government has defended its decision to explore dialogue with repentant bandits as part of a broader security strategy aimed at reporting or restoring peace in the state troubled areas, dismissing criticism. The special advisor to the governor on security matters, Ahmed Usman, responded to remarks by Basharu Alten Gidiawa, who recently condemned the state's willingness to engage with armed groups willing to surrender. Giyawa had earlier criticized the government over its openness to negotiating with bandits, describing it as a wrong move. However, the special advisor to the governor on security, Ahmed Usman, noted that the administration is not negotiating from a place of weakness or desperation, but is adopting a stick and carrot approach, balancing military force with non-violent options in line with modern counter-insurgency strategies. Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tugar has stressed how important it is for members of economic communities of West African states to avoid neo-colonialism, or colonialism rather. Tugar stressed the need to detach from colonial masters. This is as ECOWAS Foreign Affairs Minister converged in Abuja to discuss issues on trade, industry, and investment with the aim of strengthening regional markets and economic integration. Speaking at the opening of the 94th Ordinary Session of Economic Council of Ministers, Tugar said the meeting is another milestone in the region's journey towards attaining objectives of the regional economic community. He said deliberations will consider and reflect on reports and proposals on thematic and sectoral matters central to development and stability of our region. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's join hands to take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. Still ahead on the news at 3, at least 12 killed in Colton mine collapse in eastern DR Congo. And in sports, Flying Eagles to compete in inaugural West African Football Union Cup of Nations. Details of this will come your way after the break. Just stay with us.
I need the police that can respond to emergencies first.
I want the equipment I need to do my job.
I want a police that won't harass or arrest me for no just reason.
I want to be valued for my work, not feared by honest people.
I want a police that won't ask me anything for the boys.
I want a decent salary that is paid on time.
If it happen, with good laws,
proper funding,
training,
and cooperation.
If it happen.
If it happen.
If it happen.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news.
Many thanks for staying with us, and now the rest of the news. The World Bank has issued a strong call for sweeping reforms in debt reporting and transparency among developing countries and their creditors, warning that hidden liabilities and complex borrowing arrangements are fueling financial instability. In a report released on Friday, the bank urged what it called radical debt transparency to help avert future debt crises, especially as many low and middle income grapple with rising borrowing costs and increasingly opaque loan arrangements. The bank's warning comes amid a growing trend of off-budget and off-screen financing by developing nations. In addition to legal reforms, the World Bank is advocating for better tools for international financial institutions to detect debt misreporting early. And now on the foreign scene, authorities have reported that at least 12 people have been confirmed dead following the collapse of an artisanal coltan mine in North Kivu Province, Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo today. According to a mining source and a local civil society representative, UD Kendi, dozens of other miners narrowly escaped the site during the incident. Rescue efforts were ongoing, but the unstable conditions have made operations difficult. The Rubaya region is known for its rich deposits of coltan, a metallic ore essential for the production of smartphones, laptops, and other electronic devices. Now, Pope Leo XVI warned on Friday of the potential consequence of artificial intelligence AI on the intellectual development of young people, saying it could damage their grip on reality. Since his election as head of the Catholic Church on May 8th, the Pope has repeatedly warned of the risk associated with AI, but this is the first time he has spoken out exclusively on the subject. While welcoming the use of AI in enhancing research in healthcare and scientific discovery, the Pope said it raises troubling questions on its possible repercussions on humanity's distinctive ability to grasp and process reality. And now on entertainment, with the evolving landscape of Christian music, a new wave of gospel artists are emerging, redefining the sound, style, and spirit of worship. These acts are breaking away from tradition, infusing Afrobeat, pop, and urban elements into their music. Sarima Chiolo takes a look at some of the standout voices reshaping the gospel music industry. Her report.
Ayobami Ali Hakim, popularly known as An Endless Ocean, is a gospel singer and producer known for his emotive genre-bleeding songs. Raised by a Muslim father and a Christian mother, AEO explored both faiths before ultimately embracing Christianity. He began writing songs in 2011 after learning guitar. His first professional release came in 2016. Since then, he has nurtured a steadily evolving sound. Samuel Onwubiko, known professionally as Limo Blaze, is a well-recognized gospel artist with over 30 million streams. He began his musical journey in church in Makurdi, Benue State. The singer has collaborated with notable names such as Travis Green, D.A. Truth, Ada Ehi, Johnny Drill, and Banky W. His music, a fusion of sermons and party anthems, reflects his mission to make Christianity pop accessible to broader audience. In 2022, he became the first non-American artist to reach records. He won Best Gospel Rap Artist at the 2024 Kingdom Achievers Awards. Mercy Chinwo's powerful voice and soulful lyrics have made her one of Nigeria's leading gospel artists. She began singing at the age of 8 in her church children choir, eventually becoming music director of the adult choir. After earning a degree in linguistics and communication studies from the University of Port Harcourt, she gained national fame by winning Nigerian Idol Season 2. Her professional music career launched with Testimony 2015 and Igwe 2016. In 2017, she signed with Easy Concepts, leading to her 2018 hit SS Love. Her collaborations with Nathaniel Bassey, Chioma Jesus, and Moses Bliss has broadened her reach. Born Prince Emmanuel in Abia State, Prince Emmanuel is a dynamic Afro-gospel artist, producer, and sound engineer. Raised in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, he lost his father at age 10 but pursued music in church, first as a drummer and later a producer and multi-instrumentalist. His debut single, Brother Nwachukwu 2016, kicked off a promising career defined by his unique street church sound, a fusion of Afrobeats, gospel, and pidgin. Sarima Chiolo, Rstv Entertainment News.
Thank you very much, Sarima. And from entertainment, we head straight to sports. Nigeria's Flying Eagles are set to participate in the inaugural West African Football Union Under-20 Cup of Nations, which will be hosted in Ghana from Thursday, 10th July to Wednesday, 24th July 2025. Originally scheduled for Pram from 15th to 30 June 2025, the tournament was postponed to ensure optimal conditions for all participating teams. The new dates were confirmed on a statement from the WAFU B Secretariat, which reads that the WAFU B Under-20 Boys Cup will now take place from Thursday, July 10th to Wednesday, July 23, 2025 in Accra, Ghana. This period has been selected to ensure the smooth running of the competition following necessary adjustments after the postponement of the Under-20 Boys Cup of both WAFU A and B. Do you love and care about River State and our peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. My name is Sebere Inda, and that is a wrap on the news at 3 today on Rstv. Many thanks for being a part of it. Good afternoon.
Rstv, bring you the news as it is.